All right, y'all, we are live. We are doing the episode recap live today and tomorrow only, probably until the finale. Maybe we might do it again. But this is strictly because we don't want to wait to do this because we got to do it again tomorrow. But we are in, what is this, week 3, Soul Train night. What was y'all's thoughts on that opening number? I actually liked it.
No, I liked it too, but like it kind of all blended together really nicely. I like because it was kind of quick for like an opening, because then they just like brought everybody out. But it was cute. I didn't mind it. It was nice.
Any other thoughts?
Wait, can we talk about the Soul Train line?
Yeah, I liked it. I like the Soul Train. I like the entrance. The choreography was, I mean, like, it wasn't really a dance, but it kind of gave Soul Train. I like the whole Soul Train thing in the background. But yeah, what's your thoughts on that Soul Train line?
When I tell you that Phaedra and Joey ate that up, like, why was Phaedra ate that up? She was being and then Joey, Joey, because child, the way he wasn't playing. He had the stank face. Oh my God, Joey. That's really my man. I'm sorry.
I'm not sure if it's just me. I'm not sure if it's just because we didn't have a show last week, but I love tonight. Love the music, love the improvement, loved all the vibes. Yeah, it was the music. The music was good. The vibes, the theme was actually good. From what we've seen so far, at least from what was supposedly leaked, we don't know if it's true for sure, but it looks like the theme nights this year are actually good themes, and this is a good one. But we don't get into these.
The themes have been right so far. I think the themes have been right so far. Tomorrow about to be ghetto.
Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be rough for me.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that heavy metal shit.
I don't know what.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
metal.
Yeah, I don't listen to that. I don't listen to that. What is it called? Hair metal. I ain't never heard of no hair metal music before. Hair metal is what I believe they said.
AKA ghetto, probably. And
it's 12. It's 14 of y'all in the chat. Y'all let us know if we right. Is it hair metal or heavy metal? But regardless, I don't listen to metal. I don't listen to rock. So that's gonna be rough for me too. But 14 of y'all, please make sure y'all hit the thumbs up button if you're new. 16 of y'all, subscribe if you're new. Thumbs up the video. Drop y'all's comments in the chat. We're going to look at those as we go through the dance at the end. So y'all going to pretty much do what we do. Drop y'all scores in there. Drop y'all starts. We'll check over that as we go through it. But we're about to get into this. Rosie Perez was the guest judge tonight, and I feel like this was her audition to be on the show, and I feel like she should replace Carrie Ann. And we'll get into that later on as well.
I think she could just come on. I think she could just be the 4th judge. Carrie Ann don't got to be replaced. She could just be the 4th one.
No, she needs to go. She needs to go.
She's a little.
She gotta go. I'm scared because Gene Simmons is not a dance. I know that's.
Oh,
That's gonna be crazy.
He's the guest.
Yeah,
he did the guest for tomorrow. All right, y'all, and then we found out too that was it last week's episode? Yeah, last week's episode they had the most votes ever received for an episode of Dancing with the Stars in history. So that's kind of crazy, considering the fact that back in the day, they used to be hitting 22 million viewers watching the show. Whereas we know the viewership has gone significantly down since then. But yeah, so good for them. I guess TikTok is doing it because all the cast is on TikTok. I can't scroll through my For You page without seeing at least one of them, but I guess it's working. All right, Let's get into these dances. Like I said, if you're just now tapping in, it's 20 of y'all in here right now. If y'all are just now tapping in and you're new, subscribe. If you're not, thumbs up the video, jump in the chat, drop a comment as well in the comments. The engagement helps. But we about to get into this. Let's go. First up, Phaedra and Val doing the quick step to Aretha Franklin's Think. What were y'all thoughts? I loved her afro. Love that, number one. She looked good. When she dropped it like it was hot at the beginning of the dance, that was funny to me. I love that. She had a pretty decent body contact when she was in frame. I can't stand like when there's a lot of gapping in the frame whenever they do all these like frame type dances. So I liked her body control and her body contact there, but there was some little funk moments in the middle, which is where she got to shine. She had some footwork issues when they got to like that back left corner Like the judges' table was like right here in that little corner over there. They had some moments where she had some footwork issues, but her performance outsold the technique for me. So I liked it.
Yeah, that's basically what I was gonna say. That footwork, I definitely saw it, but I was like, the performance gave it anyway, so I could just say, screw the footwork. Because I'm sorry, she's hilarious. When she dropped it, I was like, bro, auto aid for me for that. Ain't
Mm-hmm.
no way. I was like, when it was announced that she was doing the quick step, I was like, okay, the quick step is a setup for me when it comes to Phaedra. And then the fact that she went first, that was another setup. So I'm like, you got set up going first, and you got set up with doing a quick step. Okay, I see how this thing gonna go. I see how this thing gonna go. But I mean, hey, the dance was giving regardless. The footwork definitely needs to be worked on. What's your college?
Lily.
That was not what I wanted for her. Um, for Soul Train Night, I thought she was gonna like have like a cha cha or like a samba or something. That ate down.
I thought she would have had like a, well, I wouldn't say Viennese waltz type. I thought it would have
No,
been
I
more
didn't
of
want any hold. I didn't want anything in hold for her on Soul Train Night. That was not my plan. But so I did not like this dance personally. I liked she brought character and performance to it, but she's always gonna do that. I did not like this dance for her at all. It looked way too, the feet looked a mess. It looked like she was trying to keep up. I was not a fan of the actual quick step that was going down. The hold was very weak, of course. And yeah. Phaedra looked beautiful though, and I liked her rhythm. She has natural rhythm, but I'm also not really feeling Val's choreo. So I don't. It's just this was
that's
not
that's probably why Val's choreo be throwing me off. But since Phaedra's so fluid, I can get with it in a sense.
like
I
I don't
agree. Oh, my bad.
no
What'd you
like
say, Rose?
I didn't mean to cut Lily off, but I was just
no,
saying I agree. Honestly, I hated it. She looked good, but that's about it. Val, I hated looking at Val. Honestly, I'm so over this show. Like, these dances are weak as fuck. Being on the West Coast, it takes so much of my time to do this. And like the choreography is like it's just
Cause
not doing it
it's
for
seven
me.
o'clock over. It's 7 o'clock over there right now, ain't it?
Yeah, but I have to start getting
Yeah.
ready to watch TikTok at 5 and then make sure
like
none of my electronics die, don't eat, don't work
Rose be
out.
going through it
Like,
though. Exactly, because Rose
That's
gotta
why Rose
actively look
on.
for this shit.
That's
We
why
just
Rose
gotta
on
sit in front of
camera.
the
okay.
TV.
like Val could do way
I,
better than that. Like, why would you set her up like that? What the fuck? On Black Night too? Bye, Val.
Thank you,
On
thank
Black
you.
Knight.
I'm mad.
On Black Night, Julianne, we coming for your neck
I
because
see
Oh
you.
where
yeah.
y'all, but I see where y'all coming from. Because like, if you think Soul Train Night, you could have given her like, well, she already did a cha cha, so
No,
you
no,
could have
no. We're
given her
not
Oh
like a
yeah,
calling
the
it Soul
samba,
samba.
Train Night. We're calling it Black Night. We're calling it Black Night now.
Samba
whatever.
or
Soul Train, so it's so. She could have had anything that was rhythmical. Like having her in
Yeah.
hold restricts her from at least being able to kind of like really get into the theme. This could have been a breakthrough moment for her, for real.
And we know how Val moves, so it's like you should have ate this up. Like, this is your opportunity to do what you do on a daily, and you gave her
Yeah.
that.
Exactly. You want to be black, so it's time for you to act black.
But then again, it's
You
like,
guys
did
are
he really choose the
insane.
quick step though? It's like because it's
Val's
like
quick,
he
but
doesn't.
Val's quick
I don't know
step
how they
don't
do
be moving me
the
though.
picking of the styles. Like if they
Yeah.
gave him a quick step, what more can he do? It's up to the producers at this point. So
Yeah, I
yeah,
need
I
to know
I
how
feel
mean,
they
like
be
Val
picking
got
the
enough pull
styles.
to get what he wants.
Yes.
Exactly. No, we're not doing
well,
it. Can we get to Julianne? Because
I was gonna say, let's see what they were saying though. They said Phaedra was tired. Agree 100%. They laughing at Rose. Val just loves black women. It's ironic that he always gets
does
one
he?
the season after he wins, right?
I think it's true though,
Laughing my
because
ass
Mahoney
off.
was after Lori, right?
And Lori's and she half black too. Lori's like Hispanic and black, I
Lori's the only
think.
black woman he tried with. The rest of them he's ambushed and thrown
Dropped
under
the
the bus.
ball. Drop the ball when it mattered. Like, why you dropping the ball?
I'll never
But yeah, let's
forgive
talk
you
about
for
Like,
Julian.
this.
wait. Rumor he won with it. He had Tamar that next season. Yep, exactly.
Tamar was that season.
Is that true? That's crazy. Because I
Yeah,
didn't
he
think
did
about
have
that. Because
Tamar.
he had Rumor, and then he got Tamar.
He had
He had
Rumor, then
Lori,
he
and
had
then
And
he
then
got
Tamar.
Normani.
yes, they
Yeah.
do this where they
And then
give
he
him
just had Sochi, and now he got Faye. That's crazy. I didn't realize that.
Yes.
They do this
That's
after he
crazy.
wins. They give him a black woman after he wins. A fool, and that's just a setup because he ain't gonna win two in a row.
She's not winning two in a row.
That's
He ain't
crazy.
Derek. Please. Anyway,
But yeah, let's get back to Julianne. She, you could tell that caught her off guard too, because when Phaedra was talking about, what did she say? She said something
what
about
did you love about Soul Train? And then she was like,
being with the
"Strive
black
fast
people or
and
whatever.
black."
Yeah, she said the black woman. I was
She
like,
said,
you
no,
could
she was like,
tell,
"You're a beautiful
beautiful.
black."
I was
She
like,
said
oh, wait a
beautiful black
second,
woman. No,
Julianne.
she literally said
Julianne.
beautiful black at first.
I was like, she probably had that flashback of when y'all remember when she had that black face? Shit.
Oh yeah.
That's what I remember when she said that.
She was like black because
Shoot.
I
she
agree
didn't
with
want to
this
say
one.
black.
I
I
would rather
agree,
her be a
TTP.
pro.
She is only good as a pro. Like I
That's
feel
what
like,
I
and
said.
she's a good judge. I would say she was a good judge
Yeah,
too,
she was.
but I'd much
She
rather
was a
watch her
good
as a
judge,
pro.
but I
She's so
like her
much
as
better
a
as a pro.
pro instead.
Bring
Like,
back
give me
Tyra
her.
Banks, like I said.
Yeah, she was
You
horrible
want
tonight.
Tyra? Yeah, she was flubbing over her. She was flubbing over her lines. When she tries to be funny, it just does not hit. Like it does not hit, and it never hits when you laugh at your own jokes. It's like she kind of laughs at her own jokes, and it just never hits that way. But let's keep this train moving. Y'all in the comments, let us know what y'all scores is. 26 of y'all, make sure y'all have 26 likes on that video. And if you're new, subscribe. But drop y'all scores. We want your overall score for the dance as well as your score for the choreography. My score for the dance itself, I gave it a 6, unfortunately. The choreography got a 5 from me.
I gave the dance a 6 and the choreography a 4.
Valid.
5 and 6. Choreo 5, score 6.
Okay.
So I said, 6 and 5.
Alonzo said a 6. Max said a 7. Maurice
Oh,
did it. What I asked, I said, well, I need
I
2
think
scores from y'all.
Max said 7
Overall,
for the dance.
Maurice said 7 overall, 6 for the choreography. Ronald said 6 for the dance, choreography of 4. Tamia said 6 for the dance, choreo of 5, and a 7 for the dance, 6 for the choreography. So we kind of around the same place. All right, let's move on. Next, we got Ilona, Maher, and Alan doing the foxtrot to Lady Marmalade.
Was tonight the day of 8s? Because almost everyone got an
Let's
8.
get to the dance first, and then we get to the scores. You know how we move. Let's not jump the gun. The dance itself. She might be a ballroom girl. She was struggling the first 2 weeks. This was the most comfortable she looked. As soon as she got out there and started dancing, she was flowing. She was on beat. She was on time. When she got in hold, I saw moments where she looked like she actually could be a lot better than what she was. But it is her first ballroom dance, so I was like, okay, there's room to grow, and it's up to Alan to do that. I was also impressed that Alan did not keep her at the back of that damn stage. I already know 3-4 seasons, I literally say, stay out the back, use the rest of the floor, and he did. With her traveling across that floor, I felt like she was really, really good. I felt like this was her best dance. She was really, really good for her. But this was her best dance for me.
yeah.
Lily.
Yeah, it was the choreography was boring to me, not gonna lie, but this was her best dance, to be honest. She did the choreo to the best of her ability, so I congratulate her. She actually looked really good on this dance. This is one of the better looking dances on her. Like Rose said, I don't know if she's gonna say it again. That wig looked a mess. I'm not quite sure.
The wigs were just looking a mess tonight.
But like she looked crazy. Oh my god. I felt so bad for her. Like, why do they have her looking like this? And I did not like that dress on her, but I'm gonna shut up. She danced well tonight. Congratulations to her. Alan, that choreography was not it. And I'm not even your biggest hater, but that was boring to me. Please don't play with me like that. Yeah, that's it. She was good. I like that for her.
I'm about to
Big
say
mouth.
Alan could never get that 10 for me, but I don't even like you like that. But no, this choreography, let's change it immediately. I just
You got anything else? You got anything else to add? You got anything else to add? No. Rose, what's your thoughts?
Rose ain't got nothing to add either.
Okay,
Rose
I
got something.
actually really like the dance. I did not like
Me
the dress.
too.
The wig was fucked. Don't even get me started on the wigs. I'm not even about to go there. But I thought the dance was good. The choreography, honestly, was an upgrade for Alan. So I'm not even going to hate on him tonight.
We on the same page, Rose.
But
that's why I was looking at them like...
They really need to do something
about this. This is giving me flashbacks to another time where it was 2 against 2.
Olivia. Team Olivia.
No, but this is...
I don't know.
That choreo was
not that.
What?
For Alan, that was...
I'm not doing this for Alan stuff. I'm not doing this for Alan. I'm saying in general.
For Alan, I can only judge you off of what you produced in the past. For him, that was one of his best pieces of choreography. Yes, it's not anywhere near like super exciting. Like, let's not get carried away. But for him, it was a pretty solid piece of foxtrot choreography.
Yes, so
I will give that to him.
What is this, week 3? I didn't expect Alan to make changes this quick, so I have to give him his props.
Because he got out the back. You already know you're gonna win. If Alan gets out of the back of the stage and actually uses it, you're gonna get a couple points from me. Because he's king of staying back there.
That's once in every.
Now we giving him charity. Yeah.
That's once in every blue moon. Alan will use the whole stage and not just the back.
That wig needs to go. I love Ilona, but I feel like she's forgettable, probably due to the choreography. That's probably why. Because I feel like personality-wise, she's memorable. Dance 7, choreo 4. 3rd, 11th for the night for me. 3rd, 11th of the night for me. I don't know what you meant by that. Explain that for me. That was not his best choreography. You don't think so? That was one of his best. Because I can't remember any of Alan's.
Yeah, I feel like that was so
remember. Good. So like, I don't know if that's his best.
Scores. We're gonna let the 2 haters go down here.
Choreo, I gave him a 6, and then I gave her a 7. She outdid the choreo. Good for her.
She did.
Yeah, what she said.
I had the same.
Rose, what you gave it? 6 and a 7.
I gave the choreo a 6 and the dance a 7.
I gave it straight 7s. I gave it a 7 for the choreography, a 7 for the dance.
Okay, Carrie.
To me. No.
Please.
It was valid. It was valid. That was a valid piece. That was a valid piece of choreography for a foxtrot. It wasn't entertaining. That's why I didn't get them other 3, but it was what the syllabus required. It was actually a foxtrot. Dance 7, choreo 5 for Alonzo. Maurice said 7, choreography is 6. Steven's girlfriend is mad on Twitter and is low-key dragging Joey down for some reason. Not his fault.
I saw that.
Oh, she mad? She mad because Joey's better than Steven? We're going to get to that.
Yeah, no, let's actually really, let's go. Because I'm actually...
You want to get into it now? Because I ain't never seen that.
Yeah, I ain't seen that either. Wait a second, what happened?
So she is real mad. We're gonna get into it when we talk about Steven, because I got some... Yeah. I'm glad they actually... Well, the words they said were true, but the scores, we'll get to it. Yeah, but let's move on. They got 2 8s, crack, and 2 7s, 30 out of 40 for Ilona and
back to back.
Next, we move to Eric and Britt doing the foxtrot. I like Eric. I like him. I feel like he's nowhere near Barry, but I feel like he could be a Barry for Britt in a different way. His personality, I feel like, in his story can carry them at least to maybe week 5, I think. Because I thought Britt was going to be out early, but I don't see them going home tomorrow. And the music, a hit. Britt looked beautiful. She was dancing beautifully. You could tell she was just really feeling that music. Eric did good for Eric. And that's all I got to say about that. B said Stephen better tell his girl to watch her mouth. Joey is sweet and deserves his score.
And child,
We'll
who be
get
honest,
into it.
Joey already better than Steven. That's not hands down. But yeah, Eric, look here. White man tears helping a black woman out this time. Congratulations.
They'll definitely
You
be
think
on.
so?
Oh,
Eric and Britt.
actually, I low key think because people like Reggie more, and it's really though they're the only
Yeah.
people like Reggie more.
We're gonna say the predictions for the end because I got a prediction.
But
I got a prediction.
Eric, him and his wife are nice, I guess, and Britt is really pretty. So that is all I have.
They can never take away.
And that's what Alonzo
really
said.
good.
Rose?
The funny thing, Lily,
I thought-
you're talking about.
Oh, okay, go.
Go ahead. No,
Oh,
go ahead.
it was cute. Eric, yeah. I hope he's having fun.
He is. He's having fun. He clearly seems to be. All right. Well, let's move on through this. Scores. I gave that dance itself a 5. And I gave Britt's choreography a 7.
5 and 6. His
Okay.
dancing 5. Her choreography 6.
Yeah, I also gave the dance a 5 and the choreography a 6.
Okay.
I hit a 5 and a 7 actually.
Okay. Well, Carrie Ann's crackhead ass gave it a 7, which is why she needs to get fired. Rosie Perez gave it a 6. Derek gave it a 5. Bruno gave it a 6. 24 out of 40. Like I said, Rosie is there to take Carrie Ann's job. Now that we're talking about them, hold on, let me see what y'all scores was before we get to it. Maurice said overall a 5, choreography a 6. Squilliam said, I like Eric, love Britt, cute dance. He's clearly improving, but it's his time to go. 10th place for you. Oh, that's what you meant. 10th.
So that's
okay,
what
your rankings.
So 11.
Oh, you meant you put okay, I see what you said. You said it too. So Ilona was your 3rd favorite out of the night for the 11 dances. I just like to rank them rather than score them. Okay, I like that. That's cool.
Oh, she's the
Okay.
3rd? Interesting.
Yeah, I know. I'm
So
trying to
that's
think
not
who
what
else.
Like who else? Like wait a second. If that's 3rd,
And we can do that at the end. We can do that at the end too. We can do like a top. We can do our top 3 for the week. We can start doing that. We can start doing it from this point forward. Our top 3 for the week too.
Okay.
But Alonzo said dance 4, choreography is 7. I need 1. I need season 1 through 6 Carrie, and she was much more right.
Well,
Third,
you know, Carrie,
right.
only strict when it comes to black people.
Dance 4, choreo 5. All right, let's keep it moving. Stephen and Rylee. Can somebody send me that tweet? Because I don't know his girlfriend's name on Twitter. I just want to have that so we can put that up once we finish talking about this. So somebody, if you don't follow me on Twitter, tweet me this tweet. My Twitter is right there in the chat. Send me the tweet. But Stephen and Rylee, they did a quick step to Superstition by Stevie Wonder. My thoughts right off the bat. The stairs scene at the very beginning, rhythmless nation. There was no rhythm at all. It was very stiff. I felt like that would have been in terms of choreography wise and teacher wise, I feel like she should have known that he was stiff and he was not going to look good doing that. So you shouldn't even done that. I would have made, especially with it being a quick step too, I would have had him in hold the entire damn dance. He wouldn't have done no groove sections. I don't even care if the music is groovy. Because if he's stiff like that, he's not going to look good. And then with him not looking good, and then she had a couple like groove sections in there where I was like, that shouldn't even be there because he just can't hit the beat. Like he's very stiff. But the whole needed a lot of attention. It started off strong, but then it kind of like that arm right here, it started to drop for me. But the footwork, I thought the footwork was pretty solid for me, I think. But overall, I feel like, but honestly, even though I said that, I feel like as a whole, I feel like the choreography was Rylee's best piece of choreography that I've seen her do so far. It just would have been actually had rhythm. It being on him, I don't think it was great. But y'all let me know y'all's thoughts. Lily, go ahead. Chat, start talking. Let me see if somebody tweeted.
Okay, so the thing with Steven is he's just like very stiff, and like you said, you basically said everything that I was gonna say. It has no rhythm. the feet were good in some part. Like there's some parts where I'm like, okay, this doesn't look bad. Then there's other parts where I'm like, I kind of can't watch him because I don't like dancers that don't have rhythm. That's really my pet peeve. Like you have no natural rhythm, no natural movement. I really don't like watching you. No offense to that man. He seems lovely. He seems like a nerd. It's cute. Rylee, that was good choreography. I actually did really enjoy the choreo part of it, but Steven did not execute like he was supposed to, and I just think that we need to start being real about this man. He does not deserve anything more than what he's getting. Actually, he's getting pretty, to me, good enough. Like they're actually, I would do it a little below because Yawson up here was gassing him up preseason, acting like he was gonna eat down, and he ain't eating down. That's not our fault. Like it's just real. He not eating. He's okay. Like at best, he's okay. At worst, he's mid as fuck. So that's really just what it is. I'm so sorry to that man. He's not eating down. He's not doing what you think Joey is. That's why y'all mad. So I'm gonna say his name again, Joey. He's eating. That's the one that's eating, not Steven. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it confused. Joey has the looks, the personality, and the rhythm. That's something that Steven can work on. He can work on in all three departments. I'm not trying to be shady. I just want y'all to tell the truth. Stop trying to make Steven a thing until he makes himself a thing. Stop playing with me. Don't speak on Joey until Steven gets those hips moving, those feet not being so stiff, his top half moving like a robot. Like, let's stop. I see now I gotta slander him. I feel so bad. I didn't want to do this.
Hey, it's week 3. We got to start getting real.
Stop talking about Joey when your man's got more to work on. Girlfriend.
Let's talk about it.
I hope Kelsey get on her. I'm actually seeing Kelsey the tweets. I'm seeing
somebody send me the tweet because I want to see what she said so we can really give our thoughts on it.
You know, Kelsey don't play about her man, and I'm gonna send her the tweets of I'm gonna get the girlfriends fighting. Don't play with me. You know?
The judges ride Steven bad. Mans has no rhythm, moves fast as fuck, and looks goofy. Tomatoes. Valid.
Oh, I'm about to see.
I saw one of the samba to this. Right. Who did Mario and Karina? They ate that song up back in the day.
Oh yeah, they did
for that samba.
Yes.
Like giving that as a quick step is crazy. Steven is gonna struggle with the Latin. Exactly. That's what I said, and that's where a lot of people. I said that because he's been given a lot of dances so far. Y'all realize they have not given him anything Latin that would require him to use his hips.
Because they know how to.
Like he had a jive week 1. What do you have? A paso doble last week, and then now he's got a quick step.
Yeah.
He had a jive, a paso, a quick step tonight, and tomorrow he has a foxtrot.
Yeah, they're trying to avoid. They trying to protect him. Rose, is this his girlfriend?
That's the girlfriend.
Why is her username Steven's girlfriend though? That's childish.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Send me that, Lily, so I can read it out loud. Send me that, Lily. Put it in the chat. It's in the chat. Okay, I'm gonna pull it up. Y'all keep talking about.
Oh no, she didn't make a video talking about it.
This is crazy. Why is her name Steven's girlfriend?
That's fucking crazy, y'all.
Wait, I didn't see it. Am I blocked?
Hold on, I'm finna put it on the.
I thought this was a fan page, y'all. That's stop.
That's fucking crazy. I'm finna put it on the screen. Hold on, if I remember how to share this.
Did she block?
Hold on.
Well, how did she block you? You be hating on Steve?
I don't know.
Where the fuck you go?
You forgot I'm talking hella shit. You forgot I'm talking hella shit.
Where's my share present?
I don't know who be blocking me.
Share screen. Boom. Hold on, y'all. I'm finna put it up here.
All right. At this point.
Then she tried to walk it back. She tried to walk it back.
Can y'all see it?
She tried to walk it back.
Okay, I can see it. Why is
Can y'all see it?
Yeah.
Zoom in, Kate.
So she said, why, yes, I am bitter that Steven got ranked. I guess she meant ranked. Oh, raked over the coals for his feet not being pointed, but they decided to give out 9s tonight without a pointed toe in sight. Is she a professional dancer?
Shut up.
Yeah, since when? Why is she talking about she's professional?
For anyone taking this the wrong way, this is specifically at the judges and not the dancers and referring to the comments given to both jives. So you talking shit about Joey's jive? And who else had a jive?
Only
he was the only one who had a jive tonight.
Yeah, Joey's the only one.
So what you talking about both?
Girl,
you talking about Steven's jive? Because Steven didn't point his feet either.
Steven did a jive week 1. Danny did a jive week 2. Joey did a jive tonight. So who are we talking about?
She's lying. Next. And I don't even know if this is really his girlfriend, because why is her username once again Steven's girlfriend? Girl, are you
That
okay?
would be that's embarrassing.
Does he
That's
post
embarrassing.
on IG?
Let me stop. Now it's finna beef with Steven's girlfriend.
let's see what they say.
Would that
Bruno
be the
was right
first
with
time
his
we beef with
critique.
somebody?
Stephen lack rhythm was working. His lack of rhythm was working against him, and he's ahead of the music. I think Rylee should have had him in hold more. So exactly, and that's what I said. Like that's where being a good coach is going to come into play. You play
This
into
was
your
my
partner's strengths,
Yeah, playing to
and his strengths is not anything rhythmical. Like that
Yeah,
make him look
why she
crazy.
even do that step thing? Girl, I don't know why you saying
I
that
don't
like
know.
that.
Like
We
this
would
was
not be doing
Rylee.
no
This was
steps.
Riley's best. This was Riley's good piece of choreography, and I hate to normally admit that, but I can't do nothing with a man who's mid. Like, what am I
It was
doing?
a good piece of choreography just for the wrong dancer.
Yeah.
The Robbie
Yep.
Shapiro wig was too much, and they pushing them too much for me. They are pushing them. They're gonna be in the finals though. The
You
dance
think?
is 6, choreo is 6. I think they're gonna be in the finals. They have too much fan support. As much as we all see that they're not hitting on it the way they should, the fans is gonna they got the cute factor. You know, TikTok gonna eat that up. Y'all
They
know
got
they
the
love her
TikTok
over there on
girlies.
TikTok.
They got the TikTok people.
Oh,
That's
really?
They
all you
love
need.
Rylee. They love Rylee on TikTok. Rylee, I can't
Do
scroll
we
through
not
TikTok
remember
without
the
seeing her on
Harry
my For You
situation
page.
last year?
And my For
Oh.
You page is
Because
filled
you
with
had
ghetto
that
shit. But
And then
this is
Rylee.
why I wanted Steven with Witney or Danny. Exactly.
Mm.
Those two would have actually made it
I would
really,
have
really
had it
work.
with Danny.
Never mind, I can't find. Okay, we found it already. I'm trying to catch up with these comments. The way Danny might snatch Steven's spot, we gonna get to it. We gonna get to
Well,
it.
yes.
Phaedra should have done that assignment to that song right, Superstition. But now she's saying that it's
Kudos
towards
for
the
that.
judges, not the contestants. She's like, yeah, you saying that
Well,
now
girl,
because you didn't call win.
I want you to drop names, so leave it on the playground at this point.
I feel like he is exactly how I thought he would be. He seems super excited, overly excited, and not controlled. He can improve, but he's getting gassed up way too much. I think that I had him at 6th or 7th place. I agree, but I like him though. I like him as a person. I can tell
Yeah.
he genuinely enjoys the experience, and he's gonna try to put forth the effort. But it's gonna fall on Rylee. Like I always say, we're gonna see this season that she is really cut out to be a pro. Like I said last season, I don't feel like she is. But we're gonna see. I hope she makes me eat my words. Rylee, it's up to you though. It's week 3. It's
I
sink
like
or
Steven
swim.
too. I'm so sorry. I didn't want to get on him like that. Just I don't play about Joey. But
Yeah.
I had nothing against Steven. I really don't care about that man like that. Like he seemed nice, like for real. But just let's not play on him. Thank you, girlfriend.
It's nothing personal towards Steven. We just talking about that dancing ability. We knew. I don't know why people thought he was gonna be like super great because he's a gymnast. Just because he's flexible and athletic, when you dancing, it's more than that. You got to be able to catch a beat.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's saying how they told Steven to point his feet and not Joey, so that's why. But still, we need to compare people. We don't need to compare people. Steven was cool with the criticism and said he'll
Because
work
it's
on it.
like
Exactly.
Joey has a lot of other stuff.
The whole point of a competition is to compare people.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that's
all
why I'm
Steven
going to
fans
compare.
is
Joey's
R7.
better. There, I compared.
I'm not a Rylee fan simply because of how much people overly love him, and I think that she is the greatest. I'm not a Rylee fan simply because of how much people overly love him and think she is the greatest. Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I'm not a big Rylee fan either. I used to think Rylee when Rylee was younger, when she was there, I feel like she lost touch with her dancing. I felt like when she was younger, she was so much better. I feel like she kind of danced. She low key. Because I used to think when she was growing up, I used to think she was the best Arnold dancer out of all of them, even though she low key still is. But she's starting to dance a lot more like Lindsay to me. She ain't really hitting it like I want her to hit it.
Not
But
wait, what does
like when I'm talking about like technically and stuff too, huh?
Do you like him? Does Rose like him?
Do I like who?
Who, the Arnolds?
Steven and Rylee.
Oh, I like Steven as an Olympian, and I like Rylee. She's the best. She's cute for the family that she comes from, but I do think she was way faster than Steven in the stands, and everybody's saying that Steven was too fast, but like she was going way faster than him, so she needs to work on not being so bubbly and getting on that technique.
Reel it in. Exactly.
Wait,
reel it in.
Did y'all see the part where they broke out? She kind of looked lost, low key. That one section where they broke out.
Yes.
She was like overly moving, and then she had to even pull herself together. I was like, girl.
It's that over dancing. That's what I was telling you.
Those pants.
That's what I was telling you in that at the beginning of the season when they did that premiere dance. She had what the hell is that noise?
Gross.
That was me.
But when they did that opening number, when she had her little solo part, I felt like she was hitting it too hard. Less is more. Less is more.
Yeah.
But scores, y'all drop y'all scores in the comments.
Come on.
My score for the dance was a 6 for the dance and a 7 for the choreography.
Oh wait, I forgot choreography.
Same thing.
Shit. Yeah.
6, 7.
Yeah, 6, 7.
Okay. Y'all tell me what y'all scores are. They got 2 8s because they gave him a lot of critiques just to turn around and give him 2 8s, which he got 1 8 the last time they danced and 2 7s. So essentially, he got the same score that he got for last week, which they claimed was so great, but then gave him all these critiques to then give him the same score that he did for a great dance. This should have been no higher than 6s if you asking me. But these judges are so inconsistent.
What I say? I think I said this should have been higher than a 7. I should have seen 6 and 7.
6, 7, regardless. It shouldn't have been an 8. 7 for both. Dance 6, choreography 7. Max said 7 for the dance. Rosie is messy. She said very cute. And that's she knew what she was doing.
Very cute and stiff. Very cute and stiff. Those are her exact words.
Next, Brooks and Gleb doing the rumba to Sexual Healing by Marvin Gaye. They hyped this shit up to be some over-the-top, borderline soft porn. And I was nervous. I was nervous. Hold on. I was nervous considering that. I'm like, don't get out here and do too much. Can y'all see me? Because mine and kids just kind of blinked. But I was like, this is too much. I was like, please don't be too much. Like, get out here and just actually dance. It wasn't sexy at all, if you ask me. Like, I felt like they should have had more chemistry than they did. And I feel like it was rumba. It was definitely a rumba. I was very glad that they weren't out there grinding and dry humping. But I feel like Gleb, first of all, I'm glad Derek has been on his ass all season. But I'm glad he clocked it because I literally wrote it in my notes. He wasted too much time at the beginning. Why was they sitting in that chair at the beginning to Sexual Healing? I don't get what the whole gist of the storyline that he was going through in his brain. But they spent, I want to say, 2 8 counts not doing anything. And then when they got into the rumba, it was very posy. I don't feel like she had any hip action. I feel like in terms of placement, she's very clean with her footwork. She can hit a line, but I felt like there was no flow in between the movement. Like she would hit a pose, but there was no flow where you need a flow in a rumba. But I feel like she got a lot of room to grow, but I feel like she has a lot of potential. They just need to get off TikTok. Stop being on TikTok doing all the extra shit. Get in that studio and actually work. Rylee.
Yeah, they don't have that chemistry that they think they have. Like, I'm gonna be real, they're just two pretty people. That's really all it is. It's nothing. They have nothing else going for them. They're just two gorgeous people, I guess. They don't actually have chemistry. The TikToks that they do are cringe. I'm sorry. Like, just stop it. Yeah, I don't care about the relationship. They can just really stop. Like, I'm actually tired of them at this point. I think their time is up anyway. But her lines were nice. Gorgeous, beautiful lines. Her legs are gorgeous as well. No hip action ever. So I don't know. And he did not choreograph it to even like showcase that. It was very much here's a pose, here's a pose, here's a split into a split. Here's a drag your foot. Here's a like it's just very much picturesque, which I guess was good for her. But like, yeah, there was no choreography in between. There was no fluidity. I didn't see none of that. Gleb, child, you not in your bag. I guess you you need to stop because you got this girl just out here being pretty. That's it. There's nothing else. And I think she could be good, maybe, but like I don't even think she really like. It's just all about flirting and then pretending and getting your ass up there telling Julianne that y'all actually trying to be professional. Shut up.
Right?
Why are you lying? You don't gotta lie.
And it's like you can tell they feel like they eating that up doing that too. But y'all realize I don't know if they fail to realize it, but like through Twitter, looking at Twitter, Like Twitter and TikTok is what I can see, but like Twitter, they hate them, and it's
they
like
don't like that.
it's too the overkill of that
Mhm.
with them two being like what you said, two pretty people that essentially are society's ideal version of sexy. When y'all pushing it like this and like throwing it in people's face, it becomes too much, and it's not what you think is given. Like y'all not cute. It'd be one thing if y'all was like young, innocent looking kids trying to force a romance. That would be a little bit entertaining, but with y'all being two sexy individuals, it just looks like it's too much.
I thought
And
it was
y'all
gonna
know
be
the
more
fans.
story.
The demographic for the show. The demographic for the show is like older people, like from like 18. Well, they trying to get the 18 demographic, but it's really like 35 to maybe 60, 70 years old. Them old people don't care about y'all fucking and borderline getting on here trying to like. Don't nobody want to see that. Like
Yeah,
they
all
want
I
to
care
see you
about is
dance.
being sexy. I thought it was gonna be a slow build. It's just fast. Everything about the romance is just it happened instantly. There's no
And
build.
speed it
The
out.
day
Speed it
you
out like
remember?
crack. Like what
Who cares?
Yeah, literally the
You
day
remember
they
the
met.
day the cat right, Rose? The day the
Yeah.
cast was announced in that interview, they was ready to jump each other right there.
Like there's no
Like, you got to
growth.
build up to it.
Yeah, I'm not intrigued. I don't care. I know that y'all are fucking.
they don't respect
I know.
slow birds. They don't respect slow birds anymore.
Now he had more yes because it was a build up.
That's
Like
the truth, though.
build up.
Rose and Kid, what's y'all's thoughts on it?
Go Kid.
Look, that's how you can see. I don't have any. I don't.
Okay, I thought I'm over them, but honestly, like I'm Team Brooks because yes, you're gonna sit here and you're gonna make everybody look at me and watch me look good, even though I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. Like she just living her life as a bad bitch. I mean, like
She is.
like Gleb need to do better. But for everybody in the comments saying get Gleb off the show, we're gonna get Sasha off the show before y'all come for my man.
Come on now.
Like y'all say,
Gleb, I
I
can
can't
deal with.
believe y'all saying his name. That's the first mistake.
Sasha is.
But here's the
still on my
difference.
show.
And here's the difference, because Sasha's trying to force a showmance too. The only difference is Gleb is forcing a showmance with a woman that actually would want him. Jenn, I don't believe Jenn wants Sasha. Sasha's trying to.
The difference
Jen's
is
boyfriend's in that
one
audience.
person is actually good looking. The other in
An ugly
not.
troll.
in anybody's
It's an
view,
ugly
even
troll.
a guy, even a troll's view, because he's a troll too. Even in a troll's eyes, he would not be attractive. So I don't
Why do you
understand
think
what
Emma said? Why do you think Emma said deuces?
Like, come on.
Trying to make we gonna get to that. I got a note for that later on. But y'all tell me what y'all's scores are for that dance in the comments. My score for the dance was a 6. My choreography for the dance was a 6.
6.
Y'all thought?
6 and 7. I gave her because I did like her legs.
Yes, I gave her a
Okay.
7 and the choreo a 6.
I said 6 to 6.
All right. Raina said, "How about a 2 for 1 by Sasha and Gleb?" Yeah. Why not both? Everybody said, "Why not both?"
Because
Hey,
Gleb was actually
I
producing
feel
the
like
show.
They
Like,
are not
we have to be
you want,
real.
and you want me, and you want me to be real. I can do without that entire male roster. I've said it for like the last 3 seasons. Every last one of them, including Val, can go. If you want to ask
Exactly.
me,
If we getting rid of people, let's at least have somebody that's good to look at. Like Gleb can stay.
Like by Sasha, you can get off my show, especially
Sasha, Allen, Brandon, Val.
Oh, I
also
love you too, Max. Per.
All right. Yeah, since y'all mentioned Marquette too, we'll talk about them too. Marquette and Stephanie, their little dance the dances that they've done, get them on the show. Get them celebrities.
Does G not remember what happened the last time he did this? Did you not remember what happened the last time he did this? Exactly. You're
That's what I got about that.
You remember what happened the last
Like I
time?
said, Marquette, Stephanie, I can do with those two on the show. They're fresh. They can bring some new energy to the show. Loved it. But let's keep it moving. We're now going to move to one of my favorites of the night, one of my favorite couples of the season, Joey and Jenna doing the jive to shout. First of all, I was like, who the fuck is singing this? Because like at the beginning, I'm like, whoa, when that well, I said, oh, you cracking that voice and everything. I'm like, ugh. But
I wish they would have got this one cleared.
Let me get you. You wait. You love jumping ahead of turn. We're gonna go in order. I loved. He had high knees. I liked how he was actually trying to retract instead of just kicking. Like, since Steven's girlfriend want to compare, your boyfriend was flicking them feet up like he wasn't flicking. It was like they were flopping. Joey was trying to retract. I will give you a point because you were right. His feet were not pointed. I said that. That's one of the things. Point them feet. Point them feet. I wanted him to get on the balls of his feet too because he was very flat-footed. But the difference is, even though he was flat-footed and them feet was not pointing, them feet were still retracting. It was like this instead of like this. But he has natural rhythm. He was on time with Jenna the whole time. Jenna's choreography was really, really strong. I feel like this was the best choreography of the night. I'm going to tie her with somebody later on who I can't believe I'm about to say, but I like the backflip in the middle. Rylee and it's funny because people always want to say Jenna likes to make the dance about herself. Jenna highlighted her partner. Jenna gave him a moment to shine where she listened to him and he was like, I can do a backflip. What'd she do? She threw that moment in there and it actually made sense and it made the dance look a lot better as well. And it gave you like a wow moment, even though the dance was already a wow anyways. Joey is that nigga right there. Joey's the best male dancer on the show this season. Easily. Lily.
Okay, so Joey is my husband. Everybody knows this. But as in no, but for real, I'm so proud of Joey. He's so likable too, because he's just like joyful and like nice, and he can dance. Like, this is so like, he's just such an amazing person. I love him. Damn, his package made me like him even more than I already did. Jenna, you ate this up. I love the choreography. I love the quieting of the music, and then bringing it back up. Like, I love that whole thing. Like, they ate that up. I'm sorry. Why was I living for that performance? He does need to point his feet. But the thing is, I don't care because he has rhythm. He has rhythm, and that's all you need for me to love you and be obsessed with you. He has rhythm, and he has great like awareness of his body. He never does it's never too much or it's never too little. He has this perfect medium of giving just enough and like good control. Oh, I love Joey down. He really is that man. Like, oh, I almost slipped up in the group chat and then I had to be reminded. Chandler reminded me. I said, I almost stumbled. I almost stumbled a little bit. But then Chandler had to remind me again because I was like, I ain't seen her in a while, child. I got a little carried away. But I love Joey. That's my second place. Okay, I'm back. I'm centered. But I really think low key we could have a situation where my sister gets robbed and he could win the show. Not saying that that's the outcome I want, but
I
he
say a
could.
black woman getting robbed of a where have I heard that story before?
He could. He could. It's not given. Who said that?
Jimmy D? What the heck?
Report.
Wait.
report.
Take it with that man.
Don't ever compare.
Care, what's your thoughts?
Oh my god! Yeah, he is the best male dancer this season by a mile. By a mile. Second will be Jenny, but we'll get on that later. Yeah, I have to watch the dance twice because I was like, hold up a second. Either my eyes were deceiving me or something else happened, but then I had to rewatch it again. I had to be like, yeah, I was wrong. So, yeah, I actually like this thing. Jenna, you ate with the choreography. Congrats to you. Yeah, I mean, shit. I normally like.
All right, Rose.
I thought it was perfect. Joey is that guy. Jenna eats. The only thing wrong was the wig, and I didn't even notice that Joey's feet wasn't right because I was staring at her wig the whole time.
I know whose wig was worse, hers or Dwight's.
His
feet was looking like
right.
Edna Mode.
They just weren't.
It was.
He was doing a lot.
The bob was moving.
When she came running down the stairs, she looked like Cheryl back in the day. Like, she looked like Cheryl from way back in the day. Y'all know when Cheryl first came on the show when she used to have that shortcut. She looked just like Cheryl.
The wig wasn't that bad during the dance, but when they was getting the scores and she was reacting and it was just bobbing, I was weak. I was like, take that shit off now.
That's hilarious.
Shoot. All right. Y'all drop y'all scores in the chat. I agree with what Maurice said. That 9 was a little too much. I wasn't gonna give it a 9, but I gave it 8s across the board. He was an 8. Her choreography was an 8. easily for me.
Yeah, straight
Aaliyah. Aaliyah.
Please, I'm a carry in today. 8 and 9.
I gave it an 8 and a 9.
Yeah, y'all cats in heat. The dance was a 8. Sierra gave the choreography a 9.5. Jenna getting the scores today. Dance 8, choreo 9. Dance 8, choreo 9. Dance 8, choreo 9. Good for you, Jenna.
Oh
Damn,
wait,
I guess.
for clarification, my 9 was for him, not the choreo.
Yeah.
And Lily's was. All right,
Special
let's
pieces.
keep it moving. Yeah, because they got 2 9s, 2 8s, 34 out of 40. All right, we keeping them. Dwight, Howard, and poor Daniella Karagach. Cha to Let's Groove tonight. I found it funny that they gave her the same song that she danced a cha-cha to her first season with Nelly. But Daniella, like I said, I have to, every time she dances, especially anything Latin, I have to tell myself to not watch her. Because that woman's going to pull your eye. And what the fuck? The minute they started dancing, she took off doing them cha-cha walks forward. She had my eye. And I kept trying to take it away, but she kept pulling it back. And it was for a reason. She knew that nigga was going to get out there and fuck up that dance. And that's exactly what he did. I was pissed off watching that damn rehearsal footage. As these three know, I was pissed off because, as we kind of said the last 2 weeks, why are y'all giving Daniella somebody that is not committed to the show? Like the fact that they only had 3 days of rehearsal and they get what 5 essentially, maybe 6. They're literally setting her up, and it's crazy because the choreography that she gave him was one of the best of the night. She was killing it. He fucked up the choreography in the middle. He looked awkward, all that cheesy, like grinning and stuff that he was doing. Now, why he does that same stuff that Alan does? That's why I can't stand watching Alan dance because I feel like he dances like a child. You too big to be doing all that, and you can tell he low-key is trying to force. I don't know. I feel like he's got that kind of like happy-go-lucky energy, even though I don't know if that's all the way true considering his history and his past. But he was horrible. This was my least favorite celebrity of the night. Dance Daniella, I was watching her the majority of it, so I liked watching it with her. But justice for Daniella. Aaliyah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I'm over this. I'm over him. He's not committed, so I don't really care to comment on him. Danny looked great. I actually really enjoyed the choreography a lot. I didn't enjoy him at all. He was leaping for a second, like he was literally leaping around. He looked a fucking mess. I don't know what he was doing out there, and I just Jesus, take the wheel. Daniela, please do not come back on this show if they don't give you a ringer. I would quit on the spot. If I see another tall ass nigga come on this, I would literally walk out. I would not do this if I was you. I could not understand why they're doing this to her, and he just. I'm done. Next, it was a great choreography though, and I only watched her really because I knew what he was doing. He was leaping and being awkward. So then I was just like, let me watch Danny. I'm not about to waste my time on him. He didn't rehearse. Next, I'm not doing this with you. You're not that good to even get away with that. You're not good at all, really. So I knew you wasn't gonna get
No.
away with it. Next, like this.
Yeah, he looked a fucking mess. Like honestly, Emma's partner looked better than him.
Oh.
If we're gonna keep it real,
like if
we,
he looked a mess. She looked good, and he was just his big ass just in the background. Like, can you move?
Big ass
Like,
just
that really
over
pissed
there,
me off. Why
leaping,
would they give her?
hopping, like, sir, no.
Yeah,
if we're gonna keep it real. I hate it for Daniela, but I would much rather watch her do them pro dances than to be stuck struggling with this man. But make sure y'all liking the video, y'all. But drop y'all scores in the chat. My score for him was a 5. For her was a strong 8. Aaliyah?
Yeah, I actually gave the choreo a 8 and him a 4.
Choreo 8, him 5.
Choreo 8, him 4.
We are essentially all in the same boat with the chat. Everybody's agreeing. Max said a 4. Yeah. Keeping it real. A 5 is generous. Hey, you ain't lying. But they got 2 6s, a 5, or actually 3 6s and a 5. 23 out of 40. I feel like, was that the lowest score tonight? We'll get to it. I can't remember.
Him and
All right,
Reggie.
we're moving on.
Reggie?
Huh?
Reggie was low. Reggie was low.
Okay.
He was
We got
second last.
bookend with our 2 favorite white girls, which is Danny, and then we got Witney next with Danny as well. Doing the foxtrot to Dancing Machine. He's stiff. I don't like that he's stiff, but I feel like he still finds a way to make the dance still look good. And that's in large part due to Witney. The choreography is always going to eat. Witney knows how to choreograph to her partner's string. That little backflip off the steps. Come on now. The frame wasn't too bad, though. That's the thing. The frame obviously could have been stronger. The footwork could have been stronger. But overall, as a package, I enjoy watching them two together. Like, they look good together. They dance well together. I wasn't mad at it. Lily.
Danny is low key. Let me stop. They're gonna think I'm a white man's whore.
A white man's whore. Go ahead, Ben.
A white man's whore is crazy.
No, I really am not. I promise y'all, in real life, that's not me at all. But Danny kind of, I got plans for Danny. I got a showmance for him. Okay, but at the end of the day,
it needs to get into effect.
No, but he's so like okay. I saw him winking at the camera. Period. Witney is that girl. Her body is snatched. Her choreography will never.
She look good.
It will never not.
And that green.
Like, exactly.
Why does Witney not look good? Like
I really liked her choreography. Actually, I really enjoyed this. I like watching their chemistry. They have a good natural partner chemistry. Like I like this for him. He is stiff. That's my biggest problem with him. It's very stiff. It's still very inward. Like I need a little bit more, Danny. Give me a little bit more. But his hold is decent. And when he does he has the makings some of his lines were good when he was out of hold. Like he has little shimmer and flickers of he's actually good. I need to see him do a Latin dance. That's really gonna expose him. He's gonna get exposed. I need to see if Witney can.
Yeah, has he done one yet?
Yeah, I don't know if he has. I think he's also done
Has he done what?
I think Latin.
Yeah, he hasn't done a Latin one. I think he's done tango.
Danny's done a tango, jive, and foxtrot. That's
jive. Okay, yeah.
That's exactly. I need to see that because it's the same with Steven, but I think he has more potential because Witney is Witney. So
and Witney will get it out of him.
That's why
Witney can get it out of him in a paso.
I need him to that. But yes, Danny, you're cute. You're one of the clients. Okay.
You need to get to work.
I just noticed we got 5 pasos tomorrow.
What?
He needs to save Jenn.
5 paso dobles tomorrow.
No, I'm good.
Kid, you got any thoughts about that?
Yeah. I like
no,
Danny.
You don't. Rose.
I like Danny.
Fuck you.
Witney ain't
you ain't got nothing to say.
All I'm saying.
You didn't let me finish.
As long as she's on the show.
Go ahead and say what you're gonna say. Look.
Say
what you gonna say.
What I was about to say before I was really interrupted. I actually like this routine. It's just the point of if Danny could just get unstiff and freaking just move a little more, he's fine. What are you doing?
Yeah, you got the whole city of Charlotte up in that bitch. You got everybody in the damn state up in that house.
The whole city's outside.
All right, let's see. He just leaving the vibe. Danny is apparently a notorious fuckboy. Uh-oh. Well, I can believe it. He's a football player.
I don't like him.
I'm so scared
because of Olivia.
Yeah, because of Olivia. But she bounced back.
She was CMC, right? Or who?
She with Christian McCaffrey. Yeah, ain't they engaged too?
They got married.
Yes.
I think they got
Bruce
Christian
was
McCaffrey
with that Greek prince or whatever.
Him and his tendonitis child. No.
Hey, but his brother on my team delivering.
Again?
His brother in Washington delivering
Oh
for the Commander. Yeah, we straight up here. All right, scores. Let's keep it moving. We got
While we
3
talk
more
about
dances to get through.
Stop talking about football right now.
Oh, 8-7.
How y'all know about these white folks?
How y'all know? 8-7.
What did I get my score at?
Same.
I gave, what'd y'all say? 8-7, 8-7. Who said 8-7?
Literally say so.
Y'all threw 8-7?
I did 8.
Who had the 8?
I did 8-8.
Witney. Whitney has 8. He has 7.
Yeah. I gave the choreo. Y'all gonna be looking at me like I'm crazy. Yeah, it's time to crack down for real. 6 for him, and a 7 for the choreo. Y'all gonna be looking at me like I'm crazy. Drop y'all in the chat, y'all. I'm keeping it real, yo. Danny is 7. Choreo a 9.
Crazy would have been set a 5.
Yeah, I couldn't. He was too stiff for me though. He had room for improvement though. 7 choreography at 8. Y'all ain't dropped the rest of y'all's in there, but drop them in there. We're gonna keep it moving. Reginald and Emma doing the foxtrot. Emma in that crying. Emma's ass is always damn crying. That woman is so emotional. 7, 8, 7, 8. Okay. Doing the foxtrot. This man was walking, but he at least I was waiting because at the beginning he was looking like he was gonna stand in that same spot. He did that one little step to the side, and then he got back, and the feet was planted. I said, okay. We can't just stand here, Reginald. Let's move. And he started moving. He was walking around. And when he was walking around, I said, it's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to go. I love Reginald. I love him. Family Matters. I grew up on that. But it's time to go. It's time to go. Aaliyah?
I don't comment on this man. I enjoy him. He's a very, very, very joyful, nice black man. That is all I'm going to say, Ulrich. You'll not catch me slandering this man. He's perfectly fine. Emma, girl, yeah, why are you crying? Just say, like, this is nothing to cry about. It's sweet. It's wholesome. That's cool. What are we crying about? This man is enjoying his time with you. He likes you as a person. This is nice. There's nothing to be sad about. This is great. And so that's all I have for them. I don't care about the dancing. Well, there's actually no dancing going on. If I can make a comp to Reggie, it's the same as how I said Eric. I tweeted something like redacted, the man that's coming up next, choreographs like how Eric dances. No, he choreographs how like Reggie dances. That's the reality. I didn't want to slander Reggie though. He seemed like a perfectly nice man. Congrats.
Not a golden.
We can't watch that. I can't watch it, Golden.
Barry would have won. Okay.
Oh yes,
he would have won that. Barry was eaten down last season. Barry was our favorite. But y'all scores, Kid and Rose, y'all got something to say about that?
Honestly, it was trash, but he was better than Dwight, and I was mad watching it. To be honest, I was gonna give it a 3, and then they zoomed in on his face, and I was like, "Oh, okay, you get a 7."
That's 7.
I'm about to say, I still said I think I still said what I said last week. Better than Dwight, better than anything Kerry provided last year. I don't care. Next case.
Boop.
I'm gonna have to stand on what Rose said though. Rose said she was gonna give it a 3, and then she got forced into that 7. But I'm gonna stand on what you said because I gave it a 3. Sorry, Reginald. The choreography got a 5 for me. Drop y'all's in the chat. Scores. Crew, what's y'all score?
Yeah, 4 for the choreography.
4 or 5.
I'm not scoring him. Can we move on?
You're scoring him. You have a job to do.
You scored Dwight.
Keep it real.
I don't care.
Brandon said a 4 for both. Alonzo said a damn 2,
lady.
And a 4.
I feel like I have to overscore him because all these other losers are getting overscored, so he deserves to get overscored too.
He needs to go home. It's time for him to go home. It's time for him to go home, get in the bath with some Epsom salt, ice that bag, lay down, get a massage, get them feet rubbed. It's time to sit down. It's time to go.
So since folks want to get overscored tonight, can I underscore this this next pro coming up?
Let's get their scores first. Let me cuss Carrie Ann out real quick. This bitch gave him a 6. A 6. A 6. And the rest of them gave him 5s. That's generous as well, but 21 out of 40. Jenn, I be wanting to root for Jen, but I can't root for you, Jen. I can't root for you when you next to this man. He's disgusting. Like how he wanted to turn this song, he wanted to turn this dance as a Viennese waltz into some sex. That's what he wanted to turn it into. And I'm sitting there thinking, as this is happening, Emma's not jealous of you. She is not worried about you. Allegedly, she is with Alan, and Alan apparently is keeping her very well kept. She's not worried about you trying to force a showmance with a woman whose boyfriend's in that audience. Lily said it's a PR relationship, but that nigga been there every single fucking week. She ain't thinking about you. But that choreography was so rushed in the middle. I couldn't stand it. Like, it's a Viennese waltz. Why are you doing so much? Like, in the middle, like, it didn't even, not even in the middle. It was like before they got to the middle, because it pissed me off because they stood for like 4 seconds in the middle and didn't do anything. Shitty choreography. But she was rushing it. It's like she couldn't even finish a move. Like, she couldn't even finish a line before he started trying to whip her around. And I'm like, can you at least let the moment breathe? Like, let some choreography breathe in the dance. Which is why she looked like she was rushing too. I feel like this was definitely her best dance, but I still don't feel like it was good. What was y'all's thoughts?
You want to go? You want me? Okay. Here's the thing. Sasha always does this with his Viennese waltz. He always rushes it. And it's always with that same exact spot that you're talking about where he does absolutely nothing in it. That's why I'm like, every time I look at him doing the Viennese waltz, it's the same thing. No, move on. Next case.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't watch the dance. He makes my skin crawl when it started. He had his hands on her waist or whatever, and they did that little whatever going down. They make me more uncomfortable than Rylee and Harry. Like, I genuinely can't deal with this man. Like, it's giving Predator. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny.
My God.
It's just so disgusting.
It's forced. Like, it's weird. Like with Harry, and I agree with you, because with
she's
Harry and
visibly
Rylee,
uncomfortable.
We're getting to
and with Harry and Rylee,
PR relationship. This is disgusting work right here.
my issue with Harry and Riley's thing was the fans was forcing it more than the two of them were. Yeah, they were kind of like trying to fake flirt with it, but it was actually two people involved in it. They were at least kind of like cohesively trying to figure out if they want to continue to try and do it for the fans. Whereas Jen, I don't see Jen trying to do it. It's all Sasha trying to, because I saw some clips of them like on TikTok too, where you could tell he keep taking his shirt off and stuff. Like, don't nobody want to see that bird chest. Like, put that shit away. Like, ain't nobody looking at you, and you old. Your face, you 40 years old. This girl is 26. You're 40, but you look like you're about good 59, 60. Like, put it away. We don't care. But Lily, go ahead. Get your thoughts on. Go ahead, Lily.
She's trying to find the right. She's trying to find the right.
I don't need you to find it. I need you to let it out.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing every week. That's what's so funny. It's the same shit every week.
That weak ass choreography. Look, and that's what Murray said.
Yeah. Wait. Excuse me.
Those scores. Crazy.
The choreography, no.
Wait. Excuse me.
But that choreography is very high.
When has he
Did I just see an A for choreography?
When has he ever been an A?
That's an overscore.
No, but for real, I'm gonna be for real though. Like, he's not even really. He's not trained, is he? I don't.
He's not.
Sasha, apparently so.
Who trained him? Because they need to be fired. I just think that this is unrealistic. And why was he dragging her across it's too fast. Isn't a Viennese waltz supposed to have there's gotta be
it's supposed to be slow.
Why is it
not necessarily? That's the waltz that is typically a little bit faster, but it's not supposed to be super fast.
No,
you're not supposed to be just running.
They were running across the stage.
It's supposed to be fluid.
He doesn't even know he's the pro, and he had them starting off because he had her starting off on the wrong beat. That's crazy. He has no musicality, no anything.
Nope.
What honestly, can somebody literally, this is a challenge. What is one thing that he does okay?
The only thing that he does is what he just did. Because you remember that dance that him and Daniella did like maybe 2 or 3 seasons ago when they was dancing hella fast to that random music.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's all he thinks dancing fast is super impressive. Yeah, because you sitting here moving like this. That's not impressive. Like, the most impressive thing is when we can see you complete a nice line. Like Sasha don't
Y'all will hurt this
he
man's
don't deliver on
And
feelings.
nothing.
why was he making it? Yeah, like you said, why was he making it? I'm disgusted. Whoever said I was scared or they were scared, I am scared for Jenn. This is actually very troubling to watch and witness.
This
This
is
is not
actually
Weirdo.
cute. They have
scary.
no chemistry. Who would have chemistry with somebody that looks like
A frog.
I dried
You
up
look like a
raisin.
what
frog to
does
me.
Gordon Ramsay
Dried
call
up
those
raisin.
people? If y'all watch Hell's Kitchen, y'all know what Gordon Ramsay be saying to them people. That's what
It's raw.
Know what he say?
that's what
It's raw. That's what he was
you
saying.
have
Shit.
you have a what? Dick face. I'm not gonna play. Sorry, I'm done.
Scores. What did y'all give that mess? And make sure y'all, it's 48 of y'all on here. I need 48 likes on that video. But scores. I gave her a 6. I gave that choreography a 3.
Yeah, I gave her a 6, and I gave him what I gave him last time, negative infinity. It will not be changing. So,
I gave him nothing. Next case, I don't care. Jen, however, I can give her. I'll give Jen 7. Him, but he gets
she
nothing.
looked
He gets
pretty.
nothing in the
She
sun.
looked really pretty.
That's what I said. She's pretty.
She
She's very
always looks
pretty.
pretty.
Yeah.
Beautiful gowns. Beautiful gowns. Not with
We
that.
just need Danny to go find her. Danny, go find her or go get your
Exactly.
boyfriend at the audience. It's just that simple. Rose, what's your score?
I actually didn't watch the dance. Like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not
you
even
did say
kidding.
that. I forgot. 7-4. Surprised he didn't put a car. Right.
No, for real.
That would be so put. It would be so fitting for
If
him to put a
he
car
had
one
put
of these
that was
roles.
that's the Sasha pack. That's the pink slip package.
Jen
And
and Roman.
Cartwheel was
I was
Wait.
going
missing
to say who
though.
was Roman, but Roman's the troop guy. He would,
Oh,
yeah,
I was
the
gonna
one
say
that the
Roman
Russian one.
Reigns.
That would be funny. Well, hey, they would. Well, he's married.
Oh.
We're not going. We're not going. We're not going home. We're not going to break that home. But let's keep it moving.
I'm about to say we don't want to break that
The
home, but we
best
can
of the
break other
night.
homes.
They saved the best for last, and this ain't even close. Chandler and Brandon doing the cha-cha that is tricky by Run DMC. That girl, she's perfect. Like that girl is good. She got natural rhythm. She can do hip hop, and then when she got into the cha-cha, I'm gonna say she might be my top 3 female celebrities to ever dance on this show. And I'm about to say this. I got to think about it. Make sure I'm saying it right before I say it. My top 3 women celebrities to dance on the show, and I'm leaving out a couple of them that are really, really good. The ones I'm leaving out is Heather Morris. I'm
Wait,
leaving out Normani. I'm leaving out Sabrina Bryan. My top 3, and I'm gonna put her in here after week 3 because I've seen her do ballroom and I've seen her do Latin now. My top 3 women in celebrity, like my top 3 celebrities in history of this show. Charlie is number 1 for me. Zendaya is number 2 for me. Chandler is number 3 for me. Chandler is that girl's a piece. She's a piece. She got her musicality. That's the thing. She knows how to less is more. She hits you with the light and shade. Like she was in the pocket in the moments where she needed to be in the pocket. And then when it came to doing the Latin, she was in the moments where she needed to do it. The only issue I had was like whenever she did like that New Yorker section when they do the little arms out, she kind of like forced that move forward. I wanted her to just let it flow through. But that was my only really note that I had for her where I felt like she could have kind of like cleaned that up a little bit. But the footwork was clean. She always on beat. She has musicality. And I'll give Brandon his 8s for that. Cause like that was his best piece of choreography that I've seen him do. Like the fact that he incorporated some hip hop that actually was some good hip hop choreography with some decent cha-cha content. Best of the night. Aaliyah.
All I know is I have a different top 3, but yeah, Chandler can be up there. I think no, but for real, I love her, dude.
What's your top 3? I want to hear that.
Oh, my top 3. No, Charlie would be. I would just have Normani instead of Zendaya. That's a personal thing.
Okay.
But
That's interchangeable.
Chandler. Oh my god, she's like gonna be so close to being. She really is like second if she gonna keep going. She really gonna be second. But the way she moves and the way she like does the hip hop choreography, she wasn't moving. I said, girl, now hold on now. Hold on, girl. Do not hit this hard. I can't believe Brandon put that much good choreography in. Brandon, is this you? I don't want to. I don't want to be a hater, but is this you? Is this you?
Maybe he fed up. Maybe he fed up because we've been talking
No,
shit. Everybody on social media been talking shit. Maybe he said, I finally got to do something this year.
this was his best number that he's ever done in his entire life. This was this
Ever.
was amazing. I love the intricacies. I love the little footwork to the beat, to the like it was just everything was very intricate and very creative. Brandon, excuse me, who are you? This is a different you. This is creative. This is new. This is fresh. Somebody saying Amber Riley.
I know.
Yeah,
I just jumped in the comments. She in my top 5.
yeah,
Top
technical.
10
We have
all
to
time for
remember,
sure. But she in my top
technically,
5.
yeah, technically
She
she's
was
not.
clean.
Yeah, she was clean, but like technically, there's other people that's better than her. But
Yeah.
yeah. Chandler is amazing. I love this. They like shut it down. It's not even close. She like clears everybody technically. It's just not even close. She should run away with the show if it was just by dance ability. But we know other things go into play. So I'm gonna wish her luck because she definitely deserves to win this show. But yeah.
And of course, everybody's saying she's gonna be the shock elimination. Stop. The ones that
When?
be saying that need to shut the fuck up because you can tell they trying to. Even though I low key can see, that's why I said it at the beginning with my predictions. I can see them trying to find a way to get her out because they're gonna pull that. Oh, well, she's too good. Like, what more can she do? And like I said, it's gonna fall on Brandon to keep up with her talent level and actually give her choreography that's gonna make her stand out. And right now, he is doing that. Like she was the best of the night, and it wasn't even just strictly off of just technique. She performed her ass off, and you remember that dance. But kid, what's your thoughts?
It's actually crazy that I'm literally about to do this, but the fact that this man has had 2 good weeks of choreography, I'm literally over here like, are we in a new era? Because there is absolutely no way. And I'm like, if he really can keep this up, this is literally his for the taking. It's literally his if he can keep this up consistently. Like one wrong slip up, and it's just oh my gosh. But the last 2 weeks, but this week especially, his best piece of work I have ever seen him do in his 7th season, 8 season stint. It's actually insane.
All right, Rose.
Chandler eats hair, face, body, everything. Like I'm speechless. She better win, or I'm gonna go up there. No, I'm just playing. Don't come arrest me or anything.
Rose can go up there because Rose is in LA. Sure.
I love her. I love her so much. And honestly, Brandon deserved his points for this. I saw one of his wife's little vlogs, and I don't know if it was real or not, but it was before last week, and he was so nervous about fucking up that he said he shit on himself. I hope he didn't actually shit on himself, but he was kneeling down to the ground, so it looked like he did. But I really feel like Brandon is
You're too
actually
grown to
trying.
be doing that.
Okay. No,
He is too grown to be doing that. And I would have
He's too
never
big
said
to
that
grow.
out loud.
No, I think he was serious, but I think he really is like shaking in his boots every second because he know if he fucks up, it's over.
He knows. Yeah.
Yeah, we know.
And since we talking about his wife too, his wife is like Steven's girlfriend apparently. Her life existence is being Brandon's wife. Like I seen her come on my For You page too. And all she do is in the life of a Dancing with the Stars wife, she wants to have wags for Dancing with the Stars. that's what I'm getting from her.
All of the
If
pros
she could be
are
a wag,
we'll have a wag with Whitney's husband, and that's about it.
Right. Shit.
We
All right.
don't need
Well,
wax.
scores. Drop y'all scores in the chat. Yeah, it was 9. It was a 9 for her, and it was a 9 for Brandon. I gave Brandon the highest choreography score for me tonight.
Congratulations, Brandon. You actually put it in work.
Aaliyah with some scores. Rose with some scores.
Choreo 9, score 10. It was perfect. She didn't do anything wrong.
I gave it 2 9s.
Yep. 9, 9 and 9. Overall 10, choreography at 9. But we know we have a double elimination tomorrow. We're gonna do y'all drop y'all's top. I'm gonna say a top 3, but I really only have a top 2. There's only 2 that I really liked, which was this one and Joey and Jenna's. That was my top 2. If I'm gonna put a 3, it's gonna be Danny and Witney.
Oh yeah.
What's y'all's top 3 of the night?
Same.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say Chandler, and then Joey, and then Danny.
Kid?
Yeah, I literally agree with that. But Chandler, Joey, Danny, and then
Top 3, only 3. That's all we need. All right, prediction.
Okay.
Before we get off of here, drop y'all's predictions in the comments. Maurice said Chandler, Joey, Phaedra. Okay. In the predictions, who do y'all think is gonna go home tomorrow? Who's the 2 couples that y'all think is going home tomorrow? Y'all think I already got mine. The couples that I have going home tomorrow is Brooks and Gleb. They are on their way out. You can't tell me otherwise. And Reginald and Emma. They're out of here.
Ooh, I gotta got that second one different. I did
Eric
say
and Reginald.
Brooks. Reggie.
Who you saying?
That would be the obvious choice. I said Brooks and Dwight.
I say Eric and Dwight.
You think Dwight? Okay. So Kid said Brooks and Dwight. Rose said Eric and Dwight. Leah?
This is tough for me. I'm actually gonna go with Eric and Brooke, whatever her name is.
So we all over the
Reggie's
place.
staying. And Dwight is definitely staying.
Reggie is not going anywhere.
Yeah, Reggie's
Reggie's not going home. He's not going. It's Eric and Brooke.
I think Reginald's going home.
I think Eric.
You don't think Eric? I feel like Eric. I feel like Eric pulled at heartstrings too.
Eric goes home before Reggie.
Duh.
And if they want
Reggie has more fans.
We're getting rid of
Y'all are underestimating that. This is a white man versus a black man. I don't even care if Reginald is like Reginald. I just see Eric. Eric is pulling at them heartstrings, and Eric is actually dancing more than Reginald is. And I feel like honestly, even though Britt, I feel like Britt and Emma are equally popular.
Bottom 4 to go.
These are definitely these. It's gonna be between these 4 for sure.
It's just which.
But I feel like
I said Brooks and Dwight.
It's gonna be like what TTP has here. It's gonna be a combination of one of these, 2 of these 4. But I feel like with Emma and Britt, I feel like they both kind of have the same type of like aura on the show. Both of them are like the sweet girls that everybody roots for, but they both have the 2 old men that can't dance. So it's like Brooks and Gleb. That's a clear, obvious one. Ain't no old woman picking up the phone voting for them 2. They're not. And those are the ones that I actually pick up the phone and vote, besides the tweens, the little kids. And the little kids is voting for Steven and Rylee. But, yeah, we gonna see, though. Raina said the TikTok girlies is holding it down for Reggie. Are they really popping like that on TikTok?
That's what I'm saying. He's popular.
Yes, they are. So
I ain't seen them.
He's more popular than Eric on TikTok. For real.
So if we're doing it like this, if the bottom 4 is...
he's popping off on TikTok.
Yeah.
Reggie's staying out of all those 4. If the bottom 3 is Eric, Dwight, and Brooks.
Eric and
if he's popping on TikTok.
Eric and Brooks.
Yeah, if he's popping on TikTok, then I guess y'all right. But I can still see him going home. But we're going to find out. Yeah. But y'all, thank y'all for jumping in here with us. We're going to be back tomorrow doing the same thing. We're going to go live again tomorrow because I don't want to download this and spend all night trying to get the shit up. Because y'all don't understand how hard it is for all 4 of us to get the shit done when we finish. Because we have to literally make sure each one of our streams downloads. But before y'all jump off, if y'all have not already, subscribe. If you have not already, thumbs up the video. If you have not already, drop a comment in the comments. Y'all in the chat now. Drop a comment in the comments. Say what's up. Let us know y'all here. Keep us in the algorithm as well. Our social medias are down there as well. If y'all want to talk to us on Twitter about this shit, send us the tea that y'all find that we don't see. Send it to us there. Y'all got anything else y'all want to add before we sign off?
Like, comment, subscribe.
Anything else? No?
Absolutely.
I don't want Danny to go home. Me either, but I want her free of that man that we don't like. But that is all for us, y'all. It is 11:32 over here on the East Coast, and we will see y'all tomorrow. I'm taking my old ass to bed. Peace.